This is the Module 6 Exhibit 5 assignment. And on this assignment, you're going to be working with adjustment layers. And the purpose of this video is just to give you some ideas or suggestions of things that you might like to do on your project. So on my image, I've already created a layer from the background and selected the flower just to save time on this video. So with my flower selected, I'm going to inverse my selection, and I can do that by just using the selection inverse tool. Now basically I have my background selected, and with the background selected, I'm going to apply the black and white adjustment layer. When I apply this, it'll apply it to everything but the flower because I had inversed my selection. And then on the black and white adjustment layer, I have property options that can be adjusted. And I'm going to, on this, I'm going to slightly increase the blue and then the magenta. And the nice thing about the tools on the adjustment layers is that you can easily go back in and change your property adjustments. So I'm going to go ahead and close that window for right now. So now I have my black and white layer created. I have a layer mask, and we can see that's white. So that allows my black layer to be displayed except for where I have black over the flower. And that allows for the layer 0 for the pink flower to display. So I'm going to create 2 more layer adjustments, and I want to use my flower selection for those. So I'm going to right click on my black and white layer, and I'm going to select the option of add mask to selection. Now I have my background selected, but on the next 2 layers I actually just want to do adjustments on the flower. So once again, I'm just going to inverse this, and now I'll have the flower selected. And the first adjustment layer I'm going to do is the color balance. So when I select that, notice that my thumbnail is inversed. So I have black basically over the background and white on the flower. So anything that I adjust now is going to adjust on the flower. So I'm going to increase the magenta, and I'm going to increase my blue. And once again, I can also easily change this later. And now I'm going to create 1 more adjustment layer, and once again I want to use the flower selection. So I'm going to right click and add mask to selection, and this time I'm going to do hue and saturation. I create another thumbnail with the flower selected. You can see the background's black, my thumbnail for my flower is white. And on my hue, I'm going to increase that. I'm going to slightly increase my saturation and my lightness. So just to review, I created my layer from the background layer. I selected the flower, and then I inversed it and created my black and white layer, so that way the layer properties would be applied to the black on the background. And then I created a color balance and hue saturation and applied those to the flower. So just to review, for your assignment, I want you to create at least 1 adjustment layer. And if you'd like to do more than 1 and it works well for your assignment, please do that. I look forward to seeing your compositions that you create, and I hope you have fun with your assignment.